Hello guys, welcome to Pitching in Line. So in this video we are going to talk about yesterday's double header. So first we will talk about the first match which happened yesterday. That was between Rajasthan Royals and Sunrisers Hyderabad. So Rajasthan Royals were really desperate coming into this match, and they had to win the match, at any cost, because after winning their first couple of matches, they lost their way and they were staring down the barrel after losing 4 consecutive matches. So they had to regroup themselves. They got a motivation in Ben Stokes, who played the match. So they had lots to play for yesterday. Sunrisers, on the other hand, blew hot and cold so far in the tournament. They had their fair share of misfortunes, where they lost Mitchell Marsh, where they lost Bowie. They were in kind of a soup, but they really came back well in the previous match against Kings 11 Punjab, when they dominated them in all aspects of the game. So they were carrying the momentum coming into this, but it happened otherwise. Sunrisers Hyderabad faced a defeat, where Rajasthan Royals made a royal comeback. It's safe to say from my side is, most part of the game, at least till 18th over of the second innings, which is effectively 38th over of the match, it was Sunrisers Hyderabad. It was that 18th over to 20th over where completely the game shifted towards Rajasthan Royals. We had Tewatia coming out and playing a match-winning innings. The other day he played against Kings 11 Punjab, and in between even they lost. If you remember, against the match against Delhi Capitals, he did play his part really well. He bowled well, he batted well, he contributed. It's not like he didn't contribute. But yesterday he made sure that he ensured Rajasthan Royals cross that line and win the match. And I thought they did it really well. And I won't say that their win was convincing. There were a lot of goof-ups, which we will talk about later in the video. We'll talk about the first innings initially, where Sunrisers was batting first after winning the toss. They had a cautious start. They literally had a cautious start, where initial 2 overs burst of Jafra Archer was really good. He was hitting the seam well. Warner and Basto were really finding it difficult to negotiate him. His raw pace, he was hitting that 145 clicks on a regular basis in both these overs. So they negotiated him, and Basto, then they decided to take on the young bowler who came in as a first change, Karthik Tyagi. Basto did hit one boundary, but he was soon perished in the next ball, where he was caught by Sanju Samson. So after losing an early wicket, they had to get a partnership somehow. So Manish Pandey came in and he played a good knock, and David Warner couldn't cross the 50. He was dismissed for 48, but Manish Pandey ensured that they bat well and they post a competitive. They were posted if not competitive, a pass score. 160 plus was always a pass score in this pitch, so they posted it with the help of late surge from Kane Williams and of course and everything. But when they came to bowl Sunrisers, they were on point. They literally were on point, because Rajasthan Royals, I don't know what they did. They sent Ben Stokes up and running in the opening slot itself. Maybe the strategy was to get some quick runs, but I thought that was not a very good move. Even if that move worked, I wouldn't be supporting that, just because he was just coming from his quarantine period, so he will be little rusty. So exposing him in the very first over, it's not a good idea. Let him bat at a position where he will feel comfortable, where the spinners will come in, where he will get the opportunity to rotate the strikes and all. Directly exposing him was not a good idea, and he got dismissed. So hopefully from next match onwards, they send Ben Stokes in the proper batting position. They lost early wickets again, and it seemed like they were in again a goof up situation where they lost Smith to a bizarre run out, and Butler was soon dismissed, and by a good delivery of Khalil Ahmed. So where things seemed to be little out of control when Uttappa came, and Uttappa and Sanju Samson, especially Sanju Samson, started well. I thought he started really well. He was hitting the boundaries. He was looking positive, but timely dismissals, I will say. Timely dismissals from both the ends. Rashid Khan picked up a couple of wickets, both the wickets of Robin Uttappa and Sanju Samson, which really turned the tide for Rajasthan Royals. And we thought, okay, again, we are showing one more collapse, and it's going to be just a ritual where they will bat the overs and they will lose the game. But everything was under control, I will say, until the 18th over, when David Warner threw the ball to Rashid Khan for his last over. You understand his idea. His idea was to dismiss the batsman and or else at least contain the runs, so that it's going to be easy for the the batsmen. It's not going to be easy for the other batsmen. And going into 19th and 20th over, Natarajan and Khalil Ahmed will have plenty of runs in the bank to defend, and they can bowl without any pressure. But the thing backfired, unfortunately for David Warner. He didn't expect that, neither did we. And Tewatia launched an attack, and he just smashed Rashid Khan up left, right and centre, which totally turned the tide, and we saw Sunrisers losing this game. It was just a game of that one over where completely the fortunes swung. So overall, it was a good win for Rajasthan Royals. As I told, they weren't flawless in any case, but they will take this win anyhow. And with even Ben Stokes coming into the 11, I think they will take this win in a very positive way, and I think we can see some much more improved cricket from the next game onwards for Rajasthan Royals. As far as Sunrisers are concerned, they will be kicking themselves. See, they didn't bat badly. Okay, they scored a good amount of runs. They had Rajasthan Royals under check for most part of the game. Just that one over here and there and some drop catches and everything, it costed Sunrisers dearly. But I think they will learn these things and they will come back for sure. See, still they have to make some adjustments in their death bowling, which seems to be a problem for them. But they can come back. Natarajan was bowling well. Khalil was really good yesterday, apart from that last over. And so let's see how Sunrisers bounce back from this defeat. So that's it, guys. My take on yesterday's match between Rajasthan Royals and Sunrisers Hyderabad. So we'll meet you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.